Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
All Kanavi can get there, which now means Kanavi has to go through a fully lit up top side. Go on to ZDZ. I don't think he can find much here if he'd like to do so.
Ghost going to be procced. Q3 available from sheer ZDZ. Doesn't have his slice and dice, and he does get knocked back. The Q comes in and Kanavi grabs first blood. CHÀO wants to answer. He's in a 2v1. I don't think this is a fight that he wins. Big damage onto the enemy Lee Sin, but CHÀO cannot follow it up in the end.
Oh, it's just such an awkward timing.
The QE damage that you were talking about. Big chunk onto light. Uses that culling as CHÀO now moves into the top side once again. Sheer buffering a lot of the CC. Actually knocks him underneath the tower. CHàO taking tower shots, forced away, and Sheer walks out of it. That was gorgeous play.
Because we talk a lot about the soul itself and try and justify whether it's good or not. Most of the time it's a failing effort.
Yeah, it's not that great. It's not that great. It's okay.
Handshake.
Oh, nice handshake onto CHàO, and that Crescent Guard doesn't do anything for you in this matchup. 2 kills picked up. Can he get the charm? No. CHàO gets away. I think the charm was on cooldown at the time. Yagao has his flash. Yep, you're absolutely right. The light gets out on a blast cone. That's one thing that Chemdrake does bring, is big old blast cones and ZDZ. He's trying to push the wave. He's in the wrong part of town right now. Took a tier 2 in this top side, but I don't think he's going to get away with the play. Sheer pushes him against the wall. Everybody flies in for a bit of action, and it's Yagao to pick up the kill.
So, picks up a kill, 2 assists, that is, sets his kind of cooldown on the rage going down. He can hit the blast cone for it as well if he wants to go into the play or pop his ult. Here comes the fight over the dragon.
Posturing for the 50-50 here, but the Kalista does so much damage with that rend. It's taken by JDG, and now the fight ZDZ into the backline, kiting backwards to ZDZ. Can't quite get it. Sheer tanking up the enemy team. Both top laners dash out, but Yagao finishes ZDZ off. Oh, the flash charm is wide, but JDG, they still get the Drake, and they still get a kill.
ZDZ manages to get in tonight, so hard to get through to him and get that point and click stun. Of course, Yagao, great damage too on the item breakpoint. Wave up, now they're trying to find a secondary play.
Ruler might gone too far forward on this one. Bailout available for him as CHàO tries to close the gap, but he's just being chased down himself now. And in the meantime, Sheer and Kanavi are fighting the rest. Yagao arrives, but Light dodges the charm, and now all-in's onto the enemy mid laner. Trying to finish this kill as CHàO desperately trying to escape, and there we go. Trade of kills across the map, but JDG still with man advantage.
Themselves into rather than trying to land like the 50-50 charms and stuff like that. Now there are egregious points like this where it's like, okay, you dashed into melee and you missed your charm anyway, but Yagao, yeah, I think it's good decision making. Let's see if he goes it again.
Light in trouble, flashed over the wall though as Kanavi's gone too deep on this one, needs to get to his team. That's 1-for-1 so far. Hostile takeover denies the follow-up from Weibo. And we end up in a 4v4 stalemate. Both teams walk away, both teams lose a player, but it's jungle for support.
Both of these teams missing, firing them along exactly the same avenues. They know where the space they want to control is. JDG, they do keep their jungler. They also get to heal him up, and they go towards the Baron. Weibo, they have the Talia ult. They're going towards the Dragon, though, but that means they're not going to have smite for the Baron.
Yeah, CHàO still on the bottom side. JDG kind of needed to burst this, but enough threat from Weibo forces them away from the Baron. Drake taken by Weibo, and they...
Important shoves. So, Kanavi, looking for a Q smite steal.
Let's see if he can find it. Let's see whether or not CHàO can get those rocks underneath the Drake as well to potentially deny things. CHàO flies across CHàO on the Drake, and it's CHàO that grabs it. That's 3 for 3 now. As Weibo, can they escape from the fight? Kanavi is so low at this point as Sheer goes forward, knocks Light back, and a huge chunk taken from Ruler as well. But Sheer has gone too far for this one, and he goes down. Fate's called forward, flashed away though. As ZDZ gets onto the backline, Ruler shielded by his Lee Sin. It's 4v5, and Weibo slowly winning it out.
Weibo are winning the battle of both skill shots, and in this case, the one. Kanavi, once again, looking forward. Very hard for Kanavi to play out these late game fights. JDG, they really need to get themselves a flank. They're going towards this now. They do have themselves a decent amount of burn damage again. Going through this is not the quickest.
Lucky Yagao.
Rely on the flip.
Okay, spotted by Light, but Light just goes straight into the charm, trades half of his health for this. We're just going to flip Baron at this point. Kanavi's still in the pit. ZDZ forced away. Oh, Yagao dives onto the
no!
What a mistake from Yagao. What a flop in the most important fight of the game. And now 5v4. Weibo can chase this down. The wall goes in. Xiao, who's in melee range, is the Taliyah MVP performance on this mid lane. And that is Weibo taking down JDG in the first game. They might just end the game.
I think with the waves that they have, are in a single direction fight again. Yagao hanging off to the side, but it's not a clean flank angle. Weibo are going to have themselves another front-to-back fight.
Whoever gets this straight gets the soul. It's 3 apiece right now. Ren's stacking up. JDG desperate for this. Xiao who wants to find that wall angle. Yagao's found him though! This is huge from Yagao. Redemption after the previous fight. And it's JDG to get the Drake. Sonya's not available for Yagao. And the bailout doesn't go through. Xiao who survives.
He has the Seraphs and the Zonyas. Both defensive items bail him out of what could have been a turnaround play from JDG. It's sold to
AD carry either, because it's 40 minutes in the game and you're playing lethality. Kalista, he's a large cannon. I don't think he can defend this one as Weibo try and push it forward. 25 seconds on the respawns, but the Baron Duck minions will do the work by themselves. Xiao underneath the tower here, using the Crescent Guard. Sheer buying space for the team as ZDZ dives underneath the tower himself. Goes into the GA, desperate to finish the game. Weibo push forward. With everyone falling, they'll take game 1 in an upset against JDG.
You can push in very easy, and then you can still be a tank later on. And also importantly in this game too, you're not a dash champion, so the Poppy has less value against you. So Udyr can just...
Yeah, so it doesn't have that insane Vi all-in potential, but does spot Xiao in the bot Tribrush. Different bot Tribrush this time, but a bot Tribrush nonetheless. Kanavi could be in trouble here as Chris potentially looking for something, but instead... Oh, nice from Kanavi. Oh, blows the steadfast presence, but Yagao's hit by a hook. Oh, God, Yagao, man. He's not helping his own case, is he?
No, he's not. He greeds himself by walking towards Chris instead of towards Xiaohu. Now, the problem is that Xiaohu could have potentially bust a shot towards the team anyway. At that point, you have to just realize flash, ult, you're using both of them. It's a bit of a sad situation. So bot lane, behind his CS. Got a CS lead in mid lane and, of course, the kill assist in the split.
Certainly would be, wouldn't it? And to be fair, for most of the split, I expected top to be in the top 2.
But in this
you know, alongside Billy. But then JDG beat them, so I expected JDG to overtake. All in onto Sheer on the top side. ZDZ gets his overheat, gets a lot of damage down. Sheer, maybe just trying to deny that next wave. Bit of damage onto ZDZ, but it won't matter. Nice pickup here. And Xiao finally gets one of these ganks to work.
Well, suddenly, Weibo ahead in all lanes. That's another big hit in bot lane.
Nice all in, on to missing, and the flash from Light as well to finish the job. Huge damage out from Light, despite getting caught by here. But Light now on the lethality virus with a Ghost Blade already picked up. The Tristana's doing pretty well with that assist, headed towards first time. Looks like a Blade of the Rune King. Hope comes out from Chris, but ultimate to follow it up. But here's the thing, Kanavi's suddenly alone, and Chris even gets a hook onto Yagao, trying to find more. Xiao who can't close the gap, so 1-for-1 in the end.
1-for-1, some stacks on the Dark Seal as well. Looks like they're just going to get something for free. They're going to go towards the Dragon Contest. I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I think Xiao just waiting until he's got his Q, until the minion wave is there for the bomb. And that's
there goes Ruler.
Back onto Ruler. That should be a fight win, surely, as the knockups come on through. And there's a kill, there's a Drake, there's a stun onto the target, as well as Yagao has to dip into the other side of the map. Oh, the equalizer! It's burning, and there's the last tick of the Leandries! Weibo get a Drake, they get everything!
Oh, this team, we keep calling them consistent. Now, if you're a JDG fan, what we'd say is don't look at the gold difference, and close your eyes, go to a happy place, perhaps work with something with the therapist, and book yourself a trip to the top lane, maybe.
CDC!
No, don't do that!
Oh my God, he still gets one anyway. A 2-man play on the top side, turn around. Weibo aren't stopping anytime soon. Xiao gets caught by the charm this time. There's a good CC chain, but there's just no damage from Yagao. And there's a booster shot to knock him away as well. Xiao! He's so low and he will be taken down. There was no minions. And I feel Weibo maybe overstepping.
Oh, but it was so...
The Drakes as well. This will be their third Drake.
And, you know, it's a Cloud Soul, but even then, you know, I think that Rumble with a Cloud Soul is really annoying in this game, because if you're someone like Lucian trying to run away from a Rumble that's opened up the fight with Equalizer, how do you escape him when he's got the W running and the Cloud Soul at that point? That's actually...
He's not even in mid lane just yet. 7,000, look how fast they're burning through this. That's Baron taken pretty much for free. Knock up onto Kanavi there from the depth charge. He's lost half his health to the Equalizer. And now Crisp, oh, ever so slightly shy in the engage there. That would have been a fight win for Weibo if the hook landed.
This is the first time it's felt like they've really managed to stick it in both games.
Oh, Kanavi. Caught by Crisp there. Xiaohao moves down, forces the flash. Shield comes up through the Equalizer again! Look at ZDZ! Roasted him alive! It's time for a barbecue, and Ruler ain't getting out of this one. Or he is, actually. I'm wrong on that one, but it doesn't matter. Weibo just demolishing JDG.
This is not close. Weibo have done it by the book, by the alphabet. They've gone all the way from A down to Z, D, Z. This Rumble has cooked JDG. It has not looked close.
Unbelievable, both performance from Weibo and pun coming out from Nigeria there. Magnificent stuff here. 11-3 as they close out the second game against our second team in the LPL at 22 minutes. JDG desperately trying to hold on, but they can't. Weibo get their...
These were some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.